Hi everyone, this is Kirti Kulhari and you're watching Connect FM Canada with Faridoon. Stay connected.
Would you like to direct at some stage?
I think it's something that is developing inside me.
A song that defines Kirti Kulhari.
That defines Kirti Kulhari.
If you have to ask a question to Meryl Streep,
How do you do it?
would you like to go on a date with Leonardo DiCaprio?
I mean, if it happens that way, then why not?
If you have to ask a question to Shah Rukh Khan, what do you ask him?
Are you good? I mean, in the sense that he has been through very, very low times in the last 3-4 years.
If Guru Dutt Sahab was alive and if you had to ask a question to Guru Dutt Sahab, what will you ask him?
I would say, I would not ask him. I would be like, direct me in a film.
Kirti, we'll end this interview with a rapid fire with you.
Oh.
Kirti, your all-time favorite film?
Shawshank Redemption.
Any Hindi film that really fascinated you or inspired you?
I think Pink, yeah. My own film.
Oh, of course.
Pink, yeah.
Right.
I love Chupke Chupke. I love Chupke Chupke. I can see it like n number of times. I love Chupke Chupke.
So I'd like to specify that you're talking about the old one.
The old one, yeah.
There's a newer one as
well.
The
original one.
Okay, and would you like to direct at some stage?
Oh, yes. I think it's something that is developing inside me, that desire and that, I think the desire. I'm a very silent observer of a lot of things. And I like to really learn a lot as in everything that I'm doing. And for the last, I think 7-8 months, I'm feeling like there will be a time that I would love to direct.
Okay, like a web series or a film?
I think I'll start with a film. I just have this soft corner for films,
Okay, name of a possible book that you may write about your experiences in life so far.
When I Happen to Life.
When I Happen to Life. But I'm sure that there is a book inside you.
I don't know, Faridoon, but मुझे राइटिंग को लेकर मैं हालांकि कभी-कभी कुछ पोएट्री लिखती हूँ, ये सब लिखती हूँ. कुछ लोगों को लगता है मेरे चारों ओर दैट मैं लिख सकती हूँ. बट समहाउ 2 चीजें हैं. एक तो मुझे लगता है कि लिख सकती हूँ मैं. शायद लोगों की मदद से कुछ ना कुछ तो फॉर्म हो ही जाएगा. बट एक्चुअली मुझे पता नहीं क्यों, बट आई नो शायद लोगों को लगता है कि मुझे बहुत सारी कहानियां हैं मेरे पास सुनाने के लिए, बहुत मुझे मेरी लाइफ स्टोरी शेयर करने का मन करता है. मुझे बिल्कुल मन नहीं करता है. मतलब मुझे कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है अपनी लाइफ स्टोरी को शेयर करने में. सो आई डोंट नो इफ आई विल एवर रीच अ पॉइंट वेयर आई एम लाइक चलो कुछ लिखते हैं, कुछ बताते हैं. बट यू नेवर नो यार, लाइफ इज लाइफ, कब क्या हो जाए. So पता नहीं, हो सकता है.
Okay, a song that defines Kirti Kulhari.
That defines Kirti Kulhari. What is that roar? Roar of Katy Perry? Who's it?
Okay. I'm not a Katy Perry fan.
Yeah,
but yeah.
It's a song called Roar. There's also a song, अभी मैं हिंदी में बात करूँ तो this one. देवानंद का बहुत पुराना गाना है, which is मैं जिंदगी का ना साथ निभाता चला गया. That is the song. I think that really defines who I am today and how I feel about things in life.
Amazing. Do you think in
मैं
English
फिक्र
or
को
Hindi?
धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया, मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, मैं फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया.
बर्बादियों का शौक बनाना फजूल था.
बिल्कुल exactly. This is a perfect song.
Do you think in English or Hindi?
English.
Last book that you read?
I am reading Amrita Pritam ji's book. मैं नाम भूल गई उनका. मैं पहली उनकी किताब पढ़ रही हूँ. मैं तुम्हें नाम मैसेज करूंगी, बट मैं वो फिलहाल पढ़ रही हूँ. मेरी Kindle में है, but it's Amrita Pritam right now. And I am like totally in. I'm like क्या है ये, क्या लिखा है यार, बहुत खूबसूरत है, बहुत खूबसूरत.
Difference between love and romance in a sentence?
मुझे लगता है romance is more of an idea, and people can have their different ideas of what's romantic, of what's romance. So romance is very subjective. it depends from individual to individual कि आपके लिए romance क्या है, you know, what defines romance for you. But I think love is universal. Love is an emotion. Love is a feeling, which is the same for everyone. Romance is what changes from person to person.
Okay, if you have to ask a question to following people, what will you ask them? If you have to ask a question to Meryl Streep, what will you ask her?
How do you do it?
Mhm.
How do you do it? Like how do you become a different character so deeply, so convincingly every single time? Yeah.
Okay, Leonardo DiCaprio, if you have to ask a question to Leonardo DiCaprio.
I think I would like to sit down and ask him about his life. I would love to know his life story and have a very heart-to-heart conversation.
Okay, would you like to go on a date with Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, I think I mean, if it happens that way, then why not? But ऐसा कोई maybe when he was younger, yes. But now I feel no. I mean, he's still very good looking and all of that. But I
He's
think now
still not that. He's still
he's
quite young, I think.
awesome. He's
Yeah.
awesome. But the thing is, now I am at a point where more than going on a date, I want to know a person. You know, I want to have a conversation, you know, with or without a date. I want to connect at a human level.
How literal is Kirti Kulhari?
What do you mean?
In terms of that, you literally take things like you actually imagine the whole idea of going on a date with Leonardo DiCaprio. I was just making it easier. You could tell him all the things that you wanted to tell him.
Okay. But I think I just told you like what it is for me. Like like a Meryl Streep, I would probably just ask one thing, how do you do it? But with a Leonardo, I would want to sit and have a whole conversation about, so what's up? Like, what's been your journey? Like, how did you land up being the person you are today? What's your story? You know, so that would be I would ask him that, what's your story?
What's the story? Okay, if you have to ask a question to Shah Rukh Khan, what do you ask him?
How are you feeling today? Are you good? I mean, in the sense that he has had the biggest blockbusters of this year, and he has been through very, very low times in the last 3-4 years. And I would like to ask him, are you good? Are you good now?
Okay. If Guru Dutt Sahab was alive and if you had to ask a question to Guru Dutt Sahab, what will you ask him?
If he was alive, I would say, I would not ask him. I would be like, just direct me. Direct me in a film.
Okay.
I would say, give me a chance to be your Waheeda Rahman once.
Okay.
All right. Waheeda ji has won Dada Sahab Phalke Award. Would you like to say something to Waheeda ji?
I think, of course, very well deserved. It's been बहुत पहले मतलब मिल जाना चाहिए था. It's been a while, and I know it's given to, you know, people who are little on the older side and stuff. But I think she's been so stunning. I think I've never met Waheeda ji personally, but of course I've seen her work, and she was gorgeous as a woman. And I think she has, personally for me, she is someone who has radiated something which is not just physical beauty. You know, there was something about her which has stayed with me personally every time I watched her on screen. And I think whatever I've seen of her outside of it, I think she's somebody who just managed to find a great balance between who she was for the world and who she actually is. And I think that's the balance that I feel is the real achievement, and बहुत लोग नहीं कर पाते हैं, especially after they have tasted so much success. And I think Waheeda ji has managed to retain that. And I think I really, for me, that's very important. And she's beautiful, and may God bless her. And I hope I can get to work with her someday.
Okay, and if you have to ask a question to, if Smita Patil ji was alive, what will you ask her?
I think I would probably say to her that साथ में काम करते हैं, let's share screen space. I think that's what I would say to her.
Okay, finally, what is Kirti Kulhari's ambition?
My ambition is to live a life that is peaceful, that is free of drama, that makes me more and more human every day. And I hope through my presence as a person, as somebody on screen, I can manage to touch lives as I go along. That's my ambition.
Manage to touch life as you go. Fantastic.
All right, Kirti, thank you very much.
बहुत philosophical बातें करती हूँ ना यार. Sometimes I'm like, Kirti, stop. But I don't know. I don't know. This is my truth. So I don't know how to sort of, be someone else. But yeah.
So Kirti, thank you very much and have a fantastic night and all the best wishes for Such is Life and all your future ventures. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Faridoon. You take care of yourself.